Hello, gorgeous, and welcome back to the collective. Now, everybody knows how much I believe in the power of one bold decision and how that can absolutely transform your life. So, in tonight's video, we are talking about one of my favorite things, a plot twist. And I don't just mean on the big screen, I mean in your everyday life. So, if that sounds like your thing, grab a pen and tag a friend because this one is going to be so good. I'm going to give you three rocket rounds strategies for creating a plot twist in your life that absolutely nobody saw coming, okay? But first things first, we got to set the stage because everybody loves a good movie moment. You know, the ones that leave you shook, blindsided, you never saw it coming. Like the very first time that you realize that Bruce Willis had been dead the whole time in The Sixth Sense, or when Leonardo DiCaprio discovers that he's the missing patient in Shutter Island. Shook, y'all. And these moments, they stick with us because it's then that we realize that one decision, one shift, one new truth absolutely transforms everything, turns the story on its head, and everything is different. And that's not just for TV. That could happen in your normal, regular, everyday life if you're willing to create the change. Are you ready? So grab a pen because we're going to do this right now. First things first, we get to start making micro decisions that lead to macro impact. No, I'm stuttering. Micro decisions that lead to macro impact. Kayla, what are you talking about? I'm not suggesting that you quit your job or move to Bali. None of that. What I am suggesting is that, say, your alarm goes off at 5 a.m., that you get up and we do a gratitude journal, or you grab that yoga mat and you do a meditation or some stretches before you reach for your phone. I am suggesting that you set a quitting time. When you go to work, you're like, you know what? I normally stay late every single day, but not today. I'm out of here at 5 o'clock when the bell rings, when it's time for me to go. And I know that in the moment, you may not be able to recognize the change that's happening, but you making a decision, you sticking and being consistent to what you say that you're going to do is going to allow you to start seeing yourself differently, and you can start showing up differently, which leads to number two. You got to start showing up as her, the girl that you desire to be, long before she exists. Long before you ever bring into fruition or manifest or blessed to become, however you want to phrase it, long before you become that girl, you got to start showing up as her. And that means when you look outside and it's pouring down raining and you want to skip the gym, you show up anyway. That means that if you're a content creator, you are posting and going live and commenting on other people's posts and creating content regardless of whether people are clapping or liking or sharing or whatever, you're doing your thing. You are holding space for the version of you that does not yet exist because you believe so deeply that it's possible for you. And I know that's a hard space to hold, but I guarantee you it will be worth it. You are writing the script. You are not a background person anymore. You're not a supporting character. You're the main. And the show cannot go on without the main character. It's your show. It's your story. Okay? And then the third strategy, guys, is to interrupt patterns on purpose. Do you think that main character moves and wonderful plot twists just happen to people who are going through the motions every single day on a merry-go-round? No, you gotta shake stuff up. And so maybe that means you take a different route home some days. Maybe that means you enroll in a class or course you've been putting off because you think it's gonna be too complicated. Maybe you go to your cycling class or your Pilates class on Tuesday instead of Thursday, and you run into a handsome hunk in the gym because you switched up the game. It's on you to create whimsy and magic in your life. It's on you to romanticize your life. It's on you to step up and be the main character, okay? When you start implementing these small, tiny little twists, you create a huge plot twist, start showing up as a completely different person. And at first, people are going to be like, oh, she crazy. And then later, people are going to be like, plot twist, because they're going to be so enamored and so wowed by the new version of you that starts showing up, okay? Simply because you believe it's possible. If you desire community with this, you desire some sort of accountability, friendship, camaraderie, come and hang out in the collective. You can DM Coach down below. We'll see where you fit. And if this really sounds like your job, I've got Rock the Mic. It is a masterclass that is coming up so very soon. We are talking about shifting your mindset, getting clear on your identity, and literally making you have unshakable confidence so that you can be the main character everywhere that you go. Okay? I love y'all. I want the best for y'all. Have an excellent week on purpose. Drop some flames down in the comments. If you are creating a plot twist in your life this week, I want to know what micro habit you're creating. How are you showing up as a person that you want to be? And what pattern are you going to break?